You are tuned in to a fireside chat with Zany Mystic. Join us now on another exciting metaphysical journey. Relax, tune in, drop out, and take a seat by the fire as we explore new realms and possibilities. This is Magenta Pixie. You can find me at magentapixie.weebly.com. But now, here is Zany Mystic and guest. Enjoy the show.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to a fireside chat with Zany Mystic. I'm your host, Lance White. Today, I'm delighted to welcome Carl Johan Kallman back to the show. Carl holds a PhD in physical biology from the University of Stockholm. He is the celebrated author of The Mayan Calendar and the Transformation of Consciousness, The Purposeful Universe and Solving the Greatest Mystery of Our Time, The Mayan Calendar. Carl has graciously agreed to return during this unprecedented time of accelerated shifts to share his insights during the ninth wave, which we are in now. There's a lot of ground to cover, so let's welcome Carl back to the show. Hi, Carl. How are you?
Hello. Hi. I'm fine, and I'm happy to be back on the show.
Oh, good. Well, I just wanted to thank you for taking some time out of your busy schedule to be with us again today.
Yes.
Now, everything seems to be accelerating into, I guess what you would say is chaos or novelty. So maybe we can dive right into where we're at today during the ninth wave of universal consciousness.
Yes. Yes, I think it's become dramatically evident, the frequency increase that this ninth wave would bring. And we are now, we've already passed the first day, in other words, the first 18 regular days of this wave. And then we now at the midpoint of the first night. So there's been 9 days basically of this first night. And I should recollect maybe here the basic structure of the Mayan calendar system.
Yeah.
Which yes, I think that's appropriate. Basically, it is like 9 waves, and these 9 waves are shown by the pyramid, which is a metaphor. The 9-storied pyramid is a metaphor for all of evolution, for all of this particular creation. And so when you climb one of these pyramids, you're basically going through 9 levels of consciousness. And we're approaching a point where you might say the highest state of the universe will be attained. And so I don't really like it when people say that the Mayan calendar comes to an end. That's very misleading. I know I sometimes feel forced to use that language as well. But really what it's about is a climb. It's about a culmination. It's about an approach to the highest stage or state that this universe offers us. And there's really no end implied in this, except for in the minds of people, I would say. And so that gives the overall background of the Mayan calendar system, that it's 9 levels of consciousness, and we are climbing a pyramid, and now we have just started to go into what is the 9th level of consciousness. That's the most basic description. The next thing is to say that each of these levels is developed through a wave. And these waves are created by a sequence of 13 different energies. And in a sense, you may talk about a wave because these energies alternate between periods that you might think about as novelty-generating periods as creative periods, which are the peaks in the wave. And these are what I'm referring to as days. And the reason I refer to them as days is that this connects the Mayan calendar system to the biblical tradition, which says that God created the world in 7 days and 6 nights.
Ah.
So really what the Mayan calendar outlines is a divine plan. So it's really then a calendar unlike any other calendar. We have become used to think of calendars as things that are physically, materially, astronomically based. Mm-hmm. But this is not what the Mayan calendar is. That's sort of the opposite of the Mayan calendar. And instead, this is a calendar of the divine plan. It is a calendar of the evolution of consciousness. And that is not subordinated to anything in our local solar system. We're talking about a divine plan, a cosmic plan that pervades the entire universe. And we are just here on our particular planet being affected by these energies as well as all the others, as far as I can understand it. All the other planets and galaxies in the universe, they are synchronistically, simultaneously affected by the same energies of the cosmic plan. Oh. So then this means that there are 7 pulses of novelty, and alternating with some periods of rest. And you may talk then about days and nights. But of course, these do not correspond to the regular days and nights. They are days and nights in the creation sense of it. Okay. And one thing more we should know then is that as you climb the pyramid, from the very bottom level to the highest 9th level, each of these are still developed by 13 energies, and they still have the same wave pattern of days and nights. But these days and nights, they have more or less, they become progressively shorter as you climb the pyramid. And what this means is that the frequency of change, the frequency of the wave, will increase 20-fold every time you climb to a new level. And what this means is now we come to the level that has the highest frequency. And what this means is that more than ever before will a large number of changes be compressed in a short time period, because that's just the nature of these waves, because the waves are what is influencing our consciousness and also the creation of the earth and so forth. And so now we come to the 9th wave, the highest level of evolution in the universe, and this is also the level that has the highest frequency of change that we've seen before, ever.
Well, you can certainly see that happening in the world, and it seems as if those of us who are attuning or aligning with these frequencies in order to grow on the inner planes are feeling it even more, and that the Japanese meltdown was really the beginning of this whole 9th wave, and it seems that in the world at large that is a metaphor for our own inner life, that things are accelerating at an unprecedented rate. Now,
yes.
So if I'm not mistaken, then every day and night, which is an active and passive period, or rest, active and rest period in this ninth wave, will be 20 times more accelerated in frequency?
Yes, compared to the wave that we were in previously, which is the eighth wave, and that one started in early 1999. And in that wave, the days and nights were 360 days long, and now they're down to 18 days long.
So now, are all these different waves, starting from the very first one that was 16.4 billion years ago or so, are they all still in their final phases of moving around in the circle or spiral simultaneously with the other ones, or are we just now coming in? Is it just the ninth wave that is affecting humanity's shift in consciousness?
No, that's a very good question. They are all in operation, but it's. I used to. I have an analogy for how to look upon these very different waves. You know, there are these kind of songs. There used to be. You know, sometimes you can hear a band playing, and there's an AC/DC song called "Let There Be Rock," and basically what it is you know, these songs. I'm sure you've heard it. Is that, you know, the leader of the band says drums, and then the drums start, and you know, you have the bass drum coming in with a kind of slow, very low frequency rhythm, and then the leader of the band says bass, and then on top of that comes the bass, and you get a bass riff and a little bit of a higher frequency than just the bass drum. And then it comes guitar, and then comes a guitar sequence, and so the frequency of change has become more obvious, and there is more higher melodious tones coming in, and then eventually the song starts. And this is sort of how the Mayan calendar works, because it's not that, you know, when the song comes in that suddenly the bass drums stop or the rhythm section stops. No, it goes on there. But what happens is that when the song comes in,